Hello, everybody.
Diarrhea.
Oh.
Just thought I'd put that out there.
Guys, I'm just saying diarrhea. Oh, wait, actually... Oh, it's on direct input. I guess it works still, but I'm gonna switch to X input. That's my computer, not yours, at home. Don't worry.
I thought in the bottom right corner it said shit dough.
What it should be called. Okay. I think this is where we were. Getting back into it.
I thought that said Hong Hong. Man, what is this fucking font, bro?
I do have it on pretty low settings.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Because it was running like a pile of shit. Oops.
Shit. Funny. Just a bunch of people already shooting at you.
Yeah, it's not off to a great start.
It's a great fucking stealth game.
Well,
was it ever a stealth game? I feel like it wasn't.
I don't know, barely. Like sometimes you would go around and try to avoid people seeing you, but you know, that's about it. This ain't no Metal Gear Solid over here. Let's see.
Dumb, you with 4 idiots following you. Yeah, we're all we're fucking stuck on each other because we're stupid.
Reminds me of like an old Infinity Engine game, like Icewind Dale or Baldur's Gate. You'd have like a party of 5 or 6, like running around. They sort of try to follow you, but they get stuck sometimes.
Quite tenacious.
Afraid or paid well? Perhaps both.
Oh, speaking of followers, I was playing
better than freezing our asses off out here. I'm cold.
Oh, what the fuck is it called?
Usual.
I did mean the weather. Hey.
The Bobby game. No.
Stay on your toes.
Hold on. I don't know what it's called. I need to look it up. But in that game, you run around and slice up stuff, but you have a follower.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. Oh, it's Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen.
Oh, right, okay.
It was kind of like Dark Souls, but even stupider and with people. And yeah, they give you a little dude to follow you and do your bidding.
Mm-hmm.
Also, really cool about that game, you can they have a lot of customization options for your character that you play as.
Mm-hmm.
You have the usual hair and face, but you can also make yourself really fat, and you can adjust your bust size and your height, and you can even make yourself like a child. And you can change your voice. You can pick from a couple, I think it's 12 different predefined voices.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just be a little kid running around slaying dragons and shit. It's
awesome.
pretty funny.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
So I created a tall, fat person, and didn't get very far yet.
Oh.
Excellent, Rain. You cover us. We don't know how many there are inside, but they know that we're here. Glass, Deke, ready?
Games.
So good.
Son of a... Hannah,
Bitch.
it's Iliac.
Oh, it's Iliac.
Oh my god.
It's him?
I said so, didn't I?
I guess.
We don't have the numbers to split up.
I count as a couple, yeah? I can go with class. If there's a commando in the warehouse, we need to avoid being attacked from the rear.
Sounds like he's getting
Sign
younger.
of trouble,
We don't
bit.
do what we usually do.
you withdraw.
He should sound more
Stay always in
grumpy
contact,
and
if we need you, you get
not
your
so
butt back
enthusiastic about
immediately.
everything.
Yeah.
Fucking geekhead.
Yeah.
I like creating tall, fat people as my player character in games because a very long time ago I did that in Tony Hawk 3, and to me it was just the funniest shit ever, just seeing this tall fat dude. Oh, and he was also like butt naked, save for some like boxer shorts.
Uh-huh.
So it's just this tall fat naked dude tearing it up on a half pipe.
Nice.
It's just the best.
That's awesome.
Someone tried to crack the system and failed.
So I'd made some tall fat chick in Dragons whatever, and she's just running around, swinging a sword around and shit.
Cool. Yeah, I've never played that game, but I do have it on like PS3, I think. And everyone who's played it seems to like really love it, even though it's like weird and janky.
Yeah, I remember wanting it or wish listing it because I had heard, I don't know from who or where or what, that it was good, really good. I don't remember where I got that idea from. Now that I've played it though, it kind of fucking sucks. But I just started. But fuck me, doesn't have a lot of cutscenes. I just skip all that shit. I don't give a shit. Some stupid RPG bullshit.
Right.
Oh, our village is under attack by a fucking dragon. Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god.
We're still gonna charge you for items because that makes sense. Like if you're our only hope, and if we don't kill this dragon, my shop's not even gonna be here tomorrow.
Mhm.
No, I'm gonna charge you for weapons and potions, bro. Dumb.
Yeah.
RPGs are fucking stupid.
Yeah, true. It doesn't make much sense, I guess. Access the weather station.
When I go in the water, I die.
Can't even go for a nice swim. What kind of shit is that?
And of course, I have to start out wearing a fucking burlap sack as an outfit and the stupid wooden sword and shield. Like, my fucking god, can you just like skip the fucking bullshit, copy pasta bullshit from every RPG ever?
Yeah. It's old.
I do like though that one of the restore items is a green herb.
Nice.
It is Capcom though, so they can legally do that.
Yeah, true. They announced Dragon's Dogma 2 just like yesterday or something. I'm guessing that's why it's on sale, so people can hear, oh, Dragon's Dogma 2, I should pick up the first one. I never played it.
Well, it's kind of weird. I got that from a Humble Bundle for charity.
Uh-huh.
But the games in that bundle, most of them, I didn't cross-reference every single fucking game, but it seems like a lot of the games in that bundle are also on sale at the same time.
Yeah. That is
I don't
weird.
know why.
Yeah.
Article bullshit. Capcom trying to double dip when they're raising money for charity.
It's not very poggers, bro.
What's not poggers is having ads on by default, and it's a fucking setting you can turn off.
Yeah.
Fucking barnacle heads.
Yeah, true.
Also, I was trying to think like how this Dogma game would play and feel like, because it's kind of Dark Soulsy, but it also feels kind of action RPG-ish, like Kingdom Hearts, but you're not as acrobatic as Sora. He is gonna beat it in one credit. Shut up. I've never played a fighting, not like fighting game, like an action RPG fighting Capcom game ever. I don't think. I played Resident Evil and I played their fighting games, and that's it.
To open that lock, but it looks like the key's dead.
His hand is in good condition.
I don't know if they even make anything like Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, seems like a kind of a dead thing, except for, I guess, I mean, FromSoft is still doing it. But they're about it.
Well, just for Capcom, it seems like their bread and butter is fighting games and Mega Man.
And Resident still doing Resident Evil too.
Yeah.
Let's move. Room after room.
Watch for civilians.
Yes, keep collateral damage to a minimum, if possible.
We're covering you.
This is so bad. They should have just had some sort of little pop-up thing in the bottom of the screen. Scream in the bottom of the screen, like a Kodak thing. Like, damn, it's so fucking lame. This like brings up some Renpai ass bullshit. Keep collateral damage to a minimum, guy. Hey guys, can we just like chill the fuck out and not shoot friendly?
Try not to explode the whole building. Oh, that's right. I forgot to look at my bonus totems or what I could spend them on or whatever.
Did you say totems or tokens?
Totems. What it calls the things.
Oh,
Cytometry.
because they're into that Inuit shit, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Very meaningful.
That's called cultural appropriation, I'll have you know. And I'm gonna sue Square Enix for doing that.
Damn. Like a...
Oh, I'm gonna sue the Pokemon company for stealing Mexican culture in their new Pokemon games. They're supposedly built around a Mexican stroke Latin American world.
Mhm.
Like how X and Y was based on France loosely, and I think it was Black and White were based on New York, I'm guessing city loosely.
Mhm.
And fuck my ass, what Sword and Shield was based on Scotland or England or maybe the UK as a whole. I don't know. I didn't watch or play much any of that because I didn't give a shit. But it was one of those places.
I see.
So now they have their eyes set south of the border. Damn, just steal all these cultures.
I know. So cringe.
I should make one of Pokemon Kenya. That'd be
I agree.
cool.
Brain.
Well, if they did have like a game loosely inspired by just like say all the regions of the continent of Africa, you could have like a literal safari zone for Pokemon,
Mhm.
and you could catch some fucking lion Pokemon in there.
Mhm.
That'd be cool. Or giraffe, fucking giraffe rig.
Yeah. Why not?
Because giraffe rig's stupid.
Oh.
It's a psychic giraffe. It's
That's,
half giraffe, half something else.
that sounds poggers.
And shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, totally. They could do one in Antarctica,
Mhm.
and it could be Pokemon Frost Blue and Chill Ice versions, or something like that.
Yeah.
And it can just be all ice Pokemon, and the metagame will completely fucking suck because it's all ice Pokemon.
Nothing is super effective at all, ever.
But what's the Allos doing in here?
Nothing related to art traffic, unless the artist uses scalpels.
So, fear
It
effect.
stinks of death.
Sir
Something
Phobos.
else.
Phobos means fear, doesn't it?
I don't get everything.
Maybe.
But it looks like autopsy reports.
Or it's the
DNA
god of
research.
fear or something.
This
Sounds
wasn't
right.
Genetics. Look at the amount of blood.
Damn, you don't even know what your name is.
Some
bro?
names are
No.
what I saw in Nook's library.
Curious?
More legends.
Mythology and surgery.
Phobos.
Seriously? I don't get it.
Ancient Greek.
It tracks
Fear
with Glasgow
is the
about
god
Luwak,
and personification
and I really
of
don't
fear
like it.
and panic
Let's stay
in Greek
focused
mythology.
and hurry.
It's also a giant fucking rock in space.
Yeah, that I did know.
Isn't it a moon of Mars?
I feel like it is. Don't quote me on that though.
Isn't that an area in Doom?
Yeah. Phobos lab or something.
Yeah, it is. It's a moon of Uranus.
Oh my god.
Name all the moons of Uranus.
Got one right here. Points ass to webcam.
Farts right in.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anyone, you know those VTuber rig shits? Have you ever seen anybody use a Baiken one?
No.
Have you ever seen anyone use a Guilty Gear one?
Like just any character from Guilty Gear?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. No.
Damn, Guilty Gear fucking sucks, bro.
I know. It's a washed up game for idiots who no one likes anymore. Does it hurt how many cats I have? My wife or my 2841. Look, that's gonna be important. 2841. Remember that. 2841.
All these interface puzzles are some half-baked shits from a Zero Escape game.
Kinda, but also they're better than anything that's been in the old Fear Effect games so far. Those were fucking dog shit.
Yeah, the first one where you exploded several times.
Oh yeah, constantly just exploding from doing puzzles wrong. Blah 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 blah. Science remain free inside the lab.
No, they don't, because life isn't a fucking Simpsons episode, bro. Quit. If you reference Simpsons again, no more live streams, okay?
That's their punishment.
Yeah.
This is gonna be important. I don't know. Intrusion via air or land in coming days. Okay.
The Simpsons is now bad, so now it's retroactively bad because the now has tainted the past.
Mhm.
So if you publicly acknowledge that you like The Simpsons, it's really cringe, and you'll probably be banned
Mhm.
from my Discord server.
Damn, that's hardcore, bro.
Follow me.
Oh, nutty. No, Pokemon is so good. Hey, Pokemon, Aubergine, and Chartreuse are gonna kick ass, so shut up.
Yeah, you're just a hater.
I pre-ordered Chartreuse.
Yeah.
The only time I buy AAA games is in bundles.
Yeah.
And Pokemon games will never be in a bundle, so I'll probably never buy another Pokemon game.
Also, you don't have the Switch, and you don't seem to want one at all, so it's also a factor, I would assume.
Well, if Pokemon were ever ported to PC, it never will. But if it were,
Stay here.
then I guess there is a slight chance it could be in a bundle.
Mhm.
But it's not likely because Nintendo
Let's go.
games are never in bundles
Wait
because
for
they're
me.
never on PC. So fuck
Wait for me
Doodle,
here.
bro.
Yeah. Gotta wait for her to go one more time.
I'll buy a Switch if Miyamoto tweets me, like the real Miyamoto, and says, "Hey,"
Just say.
but it has to be the legit Miyamoto. I guess he could say anything, but he has to tweet me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let's go.
I don't know what that is. It better not be some porn thing that if I look it up, I'm gonna regret looking it up.
Billy and the the Clonosaurus. Oh yeah, that's from some show? Simpsons or Futurama, one of the two, probably. Oh yeah, what was it 2841?
I don't know.
Well,
Damn.
good thing I remembered. Oh fuck, what the fuck is this? What? Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit, we got frozen in carbonite. Game over, yeah.
I do like their death scenarios. Those are good.
Yeah. They're fun. How much do I have to redo? Okay,
Instead of just jumping straight to game over.
yeah. That is something they carried over from the old games. So when I move one of these, it looks like all of them move. Oh fuck. Okay, I get it.
Oh my god, Hannah, we are so done right now. I don't think there's a way because this looks like the end of the line. Is what, what's that dude's name?
Who?
Alex?
Oh, the new guy?
Nick? Yeah, what's his name?
I forgot already, I don't know.
Frank.
I've already forgotten. You fart? Damn it.
Oh my god, what is this dude's fucking name?
He was a cool character, it wouldn't be so hard to remember. But he's not, so.
Oh my, Tina has to take a fucking cock out. Will you stop? Oh my god, I'm pressing the back button on my mouse, but it's hovering over an image and then it's, oh, his name's Axel.
Okay.
And then it opens up the fucking image. Oh my god. Axel, yeah, that's what he said. He said, oh my god, we are so done right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're doing a little programming right there?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Better not fuck up.
Gotta move one out to get this back in. Hold on. So if I go down and then up, there should be... Oh, we go. Phew! So now what? What did that do?
Search for anything relevant. Wow.
Just look for stuff.
Farted. I farted.
I farted!
No, I farted. Fuck you.
I am the one who farts.
Okay. Let me look something up. Let me fucking look something up.
Okay.
Um. Well, I just want to read this real quick. I'm not reading the whole thing, just the title. Two boys went to a abandoned McDonald's restaurant in the far side of Los Angeles. One managed to get away with the other one nowhere in sight. Police are still trying to locate the man, but they never found proof. Then they mysteriously disappeared by entering a oil-covered door.
Stay here.
It doesn't specify if the police then disappeared or if the two boys, but one was nowhere in sight, so only one boy disappeared. So it'd be he. Then he so dumb.
That is dumb.
I don't know. It's pretty fucking epic. Oh, pretty epic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it's whatever.
Follow me.
We opened a door. I wonder what's inside. Is there stuff over here I should be concerned about?
Yes.
Maybe you're right. There's people over here. Well, whatever, let's go to the door.
I eated a little Debbie apple pie. It was yuck. Well, then why'd you eat it? Dumbass.
You're only supposed to eat good stuff, come on. Wait.
You should have read the Amazon reviews before eating it.
Yeah. Very important.
Well, that opens a
I'm
new
gonna read
dimension.
something. It's probably gonna be
And I hate
stupid,
this idea.
but
It can't just be a
I'm
coincidence.
gonna read it
Okay.
The ambassador, and now this.
to
Genetic
meet our
experiments
quota
to create
of a
hybrids? I
creepypasta
don't know
in
what
your
Illuac and his
playthrough.
guys are doing, but it has nothing to do with our collection. Axel, what's hidden here?
I only had intel about ancient storm
Excellent.
artifacts.
Don't believe a word.
Like she said.
Two well-organized
Rain kind of feels like
Sounds good.
Hannah, but
I know
blonde.
as much as you.
Yeah.
Glad you don't.
The
Because I faced things like this before.
personalities kind of aren't differentiated much. I would say they're more likable characters in the game. But they're kind of bland, yeah. They're just really just, Lady A and Lady B. One has like computer hacking skills, the other one has like killing people skills, I guess.
And they almost sound identical.
That's true, they do sound very much alike. I think that was the case in the second game too.
It's a fucking point. Just so you can have lesbian advertisements? Cool, bro. Wow.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. That was probably the best part about that game, honestly. Like, it was nice to see something like that. Like, they loved each other very much. It was played for boners, I guess. But
They were showing their beauty.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so you got something to read?
Okay. Okay, I'm just assuming this is a creepypasta and it's video game related. I don't know. I just saw one time I was searching creepypastas and I landed on the images page of Google and I saw this big long ass image and I saw it was text and it was long, so I saved it and now we're reading it.
Okay.
Not too long ago, around mid-November 2011, so it is long ago now, Konami had finished work on the title a title known as Escape from Marywood. This particular game was more of an experiment in design and advertising rather than a AAA project, not given any advertising or knowledge to press of any sort, and initially only released in a few locations as a test release. So it was an experiment in design and advertising, but was not given any advertising, so that's good.
Yeah, so experiment probably failed, I would imagine.
Due to the minimal costs of its development, such an experiment was not costly at all at first. The game, released on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, parentheses, no Wii version, for reasons that will soon be obvious, only in a few select GameStop stores peppered through the states of Massachusetts and Maine, included with a special code to be entered into their website, which would allow direct feedback to the marketing and PR departments. Oh my god, I love when people think that
Wait for me here.
gratuitous amounts of specificity makes it more realistic, and then it's not, and it's fucking stupid.
I know.
Massachusetts and Maine, because, you know, why the fuck not, you know? Maine, yeah, Maine, you know, big fucking gamer scene over in Maine.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they love games over there.
And they're not, it's not like two desolate states like Maine and Nebraska or North Dakota. Massachusetts which is a very I don't know, high up there state, and then Maine, and it's only through GameStops, because GameStop is the only video game store in the world, guys.
Wait for me here.
The experiment was an overwhelming failure. Out of the feedback given, approximately 98% of the people who bought and finished it were extremely negative, and in some cases violently angry. How can you be violently angry if you're just typing something?
That's a good question.
As damage control, the game was pulled from shelves. A complete product recall issued that would... I thought it wasn't product. It was like... What the fuck ever. Recall issued that would return the customers' money at double retail price, as well as hefty donations given to the stores and employees to keep quiet about it.
Follow me.
The game's... This is all one sentence. This is a fucking paragraph, and it's a sentence. As damage control, comma, the game was pulled from shelves, comma, a complete product recall issued that would return the customers' money at double retail price, comma, as well as hefty donations given to the stores and employees to keep quiet about it, comma, the game stricken from any records, and those involved in its development were given bribes or threats of termination as a gag order. Oh my god. Of course, any attempts to ask Konami about the game will just lead you, or will just get you, denials and sent across phone trees, you know, those phone trees, until you give up.
Let's go.
That's why I'm the one willing to talk about the game. I never gave up my copy for the recall. Oh, we got a badass over here,
Damn.
and thus have not received any sort of silencing bribe, leaving me free to speak as I wish.
Damn.
Feedback on the game's content notwithstanding, the marketing for Escape from Marywood was absolutely brilliant, being that there was none at all. Not a word of it had ever reached
That's
me
it.
before
Everything
finding it
here's
sitting
covered.
on the shelves of my local
Interesting things
GameStop.
must be beyond this lift.
I don't see how. Rain, can we use it from here?
We
No.
should, but the circuit doesn't seem to power this part.
What can we do?
We need to redirect the power, at
We
least
can all get
partially.
naked.
But I don't remember anything related in the
Have
rooms
to
we
use our
crossed.
jackets and also our underwear.
Outside?
Same. Nothing. But maybe where Deke and Glass are?
Glass, Deke, are you in the warehouse?
Nearly. We had a blast meeting the welcome committee.
But no trace of Eloak yet. Your side?
We're at a lift we can't use. Rain says that power needs to be redirected to it from another part of
They're
the
even
lab.
talking on stupid little
Well,
comm
hello
things.
from another
Like,
part of the
fuck me.
lab.
Yeah.
That's what we were thinking.
Not outside. We'll look around. See if we notice something.
We get to play as those guys now, I assume.
Deke. Big Deke right here, baby.
Crikey, it's me, Deke.
Sucky my Deke.
Oh shit. Blue-haired villain lady.
Oh my god, it's Maya from Borderlands 2.
Oh yeah.
Blah blah blah. What caught my eye though, more than anything, was the box art, which looked like a chalkboard
Must be
with
the
a
mate's
scribble
day
of a
off.
weird. Shut the fuck
More
up.
like here.
With the scribble of a
I
weird
don't like
human-like
it. Too many
creature on it.
places to
Oh,
hide.
will this dude stop fucking talking over me,
Yeah.
interrupting my ass?
Okay, now I like it better.
Spinning around like a fucking baboon? Yeah, that's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Why does he walk like an idiot?
I'm walking like that because I'm stealth mode, but
Oh.
I mean Deke's doing whatever he's doing. What is this? Is Deke's stealth mode? That's what he does.
My glasses was better.
Yeah.
A weird human-like creature on it, like a jointed stick figure, though one arm was bloated and claw-like. This creature was the only thing on the box, not even a title across the top, nor on the spine. Hell, the price tag hadn't even been put on it. Curiosity gripped me like a vice on my nuts. Not knowing what the game was about or even called sent me right to the counter with it in hand, forking over my $60 and jetting home as fast as possible. I wonder how they rung that one up, seeing as it had no price tag and it didn't even have a title. Oh, could I buy this game? What game? This one? What is this? You know, it's the game. It's the game with the chalkboard drawing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's chalkboard drawing game for PS4. Sure, let me ring you up. Starting up the game would be the standard affair. Standard affair. And a certain element of the sky would be shining on my nuts. Konami logo and all that, leading to a rather nice menu screen, keeping the chalkboard motif that was on the cover. There aren't many options to choose from, being a single-player only game. You really only have new game, load, and options. After selecting new game, you are immediately thrown into the game after a short, rather haunting jingle. The first thing the player would notice is the beautiful, surreal, and rather terrifying graphic style, everything looking as if it were drawn with crayons. The player lost in a forest of black and green, the night sky depicted in red. The second thing one would notice is that white creature from the box right in front of them, and charging with a horrific scream. Such an abrupt beginning led to quite a few players dying immediately, as being touched by that creature results in a brutal mauling, even made worse by the game's first-person perspective. What you're supposed to do is actual quite clear. If the shock of the creature doesn't paralyze you, you simply turn and flee. The characters sprint, while not unlimited, swift enough to carry the player for a good 30 seconds or so, and they will eventually come across a village of poorly drawn huts and stick figures. That was all one sentence. Upon reaching this village, the creature stops chasing the player and can be heard lazily walking away back into the darkness, its heavy thumping footsteps slowly receding while the player's character collapses from exhaustion and the screen fades to black. Thankfully, the game auto-saves at this point. That was all one sentence. God, the same guy write this? Jesus fucking Christ. When the player regains control, the time of day will have shifted to morning. The red sky, now a pleasant blue, the childishly drawn sun having a smile on it even. Walking around the village, the stick figure people will inform the player that the creature is known as Mary, a guardian of sorts who seems to enforce a curfew on the village of the forest, attacking anyone who leaves their homes at night or tries to leave the forest entirely. From here, the player is given quite a bit of freedom, able to buy a sword and even a handgun from the village and go off into the woods. I admit, the first time I went out of the village during the day, I nearly had a heart attack as I encountered Mary almost immediately. Thankfully, when the sun is up, Mary will not harm the player and even chat with them. Oh, you know, well, what's up, Mary? What up? You tried to just kill me right now, but yeah, bro.
Bone collecting fits with Elowak's personality, but I doubt it would be to decorate his room.
Rest of the material's nice. Top quality, actually.
Jesus Christ, this is long as fuck. Holy shit. The sun is so nice. Don't look directly at it though, he'd chirp. All the voices in the game being garbled gibberish. Mostly Mary's dialogue is either exclamations of how nice the day is. Oh, my nut. Or how cute the animals are, or generic advice one would give to a child, such as don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers, bitch. Remember that TMNT song?
Vaguely.
It's fucking classic. Oh shit.
Oh, we're fucked now.
We're so cool, we have sunglasses. I shot you with piss.
Yeah, where are we glowing? Wait, who's aiming at here?
Oh my god, Deke standing several feet away, blasting with two-handed shotguns. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, rock out, fucking rock music, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. While he is pleasant, for lack of a better word, the player is advised not to attack Mary in any way as he turns immediately hostile and is completely invincible to damage. Getting hit by his massive claw arm results in a rather piercing scream from the player character, as well as the screen starting to rip as if it were paper being clawed at by a bear, until being entirely sliced to ribbons by falling away, replaced with "You are dead," a sad face emoticon, and an option to continue or quit. What the fart? Oh shit. Just jump right back into the rock music.
Yep.
You're being chased by him. It's coming for you. Mary's coming for you. Oh, there you go. Oh, God. Oh.
It's like those,
Getcha.
what are those things from TMNT, the little robot guys? Mauser? Whatever. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Deke thought he counts as two people. What an asshole. However, as long as you do not attack Mary, attempt to go past a certain boundary on the map, parentheses helpfully outlined with red, or leave a village at nighttime, the player can pretty much ignore him, though they may also talk to him to get new dialogue, which will be explained later. Upon reaching the second village, either by following the map or simply wandering about, the player character will come to learn that Mary is indeed invincible and can only be killed by any damage he inflicts upon himself. The player will also be laughed at for asking the likelihood of Mary committing suicide, as he is the happiest thing alive. In case that last sentence didn't hit you like the bricks it is, or like the brick it is, let me spell it out for you. The objective of this game is to escape the woods by finding a way to make the happiest thing alive kill itself. Well, it can't be happy if it loses its fucking shit because you decided to step outside a village at night. Oh. From here on, the player's duty is to wander the woods searching for any artifacts scattered around, as well as searching for things called Mary's Happiness Shrines, which are crudely made altars adorned with flowers, trinkets, and even candies. The player finds these altars and must destroy them with complete and utter malice, smashing them, ripping the flowers apart, stomping on the sweets, etc. Along the way, they'll have regular enemy encounters, mostly hostile wildlife.
Might help Hannah and the team.
Go
Hanner.
and check it out. Watch my back.
Hanar.
Always. No worries, mate.
No worries, mate.
Piss! Those are the ones that are like, this one wishes to do commerce with you.
Exactly. The jellyfish guys.
Doop. Alright, mostly hostile wildlife, bandits with knives, and these strange guys called Occy men, OCCY men, who carry handguns, parentheses, and tend to be rather annoying surprises when you get shot in the back. In addition to breaking these altars, the player is encouraged to observe Mary, see which animals he's taking a liking to, or what items he seems fond of, and either killing, destroying them while he is an away, or finding a way to do so right in front of him without being seen. That'd be pretty hard to kill an animal right in front of him without being seen. Are you gonna snipe it with a fucking bow and arrow?
Maybe.
Dumb. This is where Mary's additional. I'm sure somebody's made this stupid fucking game in Unity. And it's, oh god, it's Mary. Escape from Marywood, bro. Oh my god. This is where Mary's additional dialogue comes in. Talking to him after breaking a few altars will have him talk about an unfortunate accident, but the more the player does to wreck his emotional state, the worse the dialogue gets. To the point of Mary flat out saying things like, please leave me alone. Eventually, the player will come across the items necessary to complete the game: a teddy bear, a faded photograph, and a lighter. Once the player has these, he may confront Mary by trying to leave the forest.
Hannah, is it okay for you?
Yes, it's open and clear. We're moving to the warehouse.
What the hell?
Oh, fear, bullshit.
Oh,
Shit.
the effect.
Hannah,
Shit!
the door's closed.
Deke, what's happening?
There's a fucking door blocking the corridor.
Fucking door!
Glass is behind it. Can't do anything.
He's alone?
Yes, hell, shit. I said out his bloody back.
Okay, let me think.
Nothing to consider. Glass is my friend.
And mine.
It's my
And
My
based on what
friend.
I've discovered, maybe a liability. So I'm finding him. Don't try and talk me out of it. It won't work.
I know.
Wow.
I don't even know what that was.
He's
Oh
back.
my
Coming
god.
up to you. Everything clear?
Yep. Nobody. Nothing.
I guess you'll just have to sit there with
We
your
need to
deke
break
up your
open
ass.
this gate. Or find the mechanism which opens it.
And get ready for what's behind. What we found in the lab? It's not what we were told. Stolen art is a cover for something else.
Their research is mixing cutting-edge tech and ancient artifacts. I have the impression they're trying to
Oh
give
my
birth
god.
to
Could
myths
you
and
guys wear
local
more
legends.
obnoxious colors that
With
make you
animal
not
corpses.
stealthy? Holy
Human
shit.
ones.
It's cute though.
I met
Cute
a
little
few.
pink
I
sweater.
killed a few. This isn't money evil.
I guess
or
Hannah,
greed
okay,
evil.
white. If
Those
you're in
I
the snow, that
understand.
makes sense.
Yeah.
This, I don't.
Pink,
I knew
yeah.
they were
Oh,
hiding
might as well just
something when I
paint a
saw it
fucking
tucked into my
bullseye on your
backpack.
back.
I thought maybe it was some kind of organized crime
Oh,
revenge
he's
hit.
got the
Some
drugs, bro.
message.
Oh my god, it's
Now,
the baby from Eraserhead.
I feel like
He's
I've
got
done
the
this
alien
before.
blunt.
Yeah.
We need to find Glass and quickly.
And in one piece if possible.
Damn.
He's just up there behind them.
What are you guys doing? Yeah, we were noticing that Deke doesn't sound like old and grizzled enough.
Shit. Watch out. Hide yourself.
Damn it. There's so
Items
many.
necessary to complete the game: a teddy bear, faded photograph, and a lighter. Once the player has these, he may confront Mary by trying to leave the forest and waiting for him to come charging at them as always. This time, however, instead of being killed, parentheses, which in the case of attempted escape would be instant death via cutscene, a QuickTime event will appear labeled Present Teddy. Upon doing this, Mary will stop in his tracks, angrily ranting about how he started to suspect you were the one doing these awful things to him. If you wait too long, Mary will attack and kill you, so instead the player has to ignore this ranting and press the attack button, which will lead the character to rip off the teddy bear's head. Mary will screech in an agonized fashion, his angry rant turning to one of a child whose pet just died, and from this point he will not attack. The player must continue pressing the attack button. The sequence of events following being throwing the teddy bear to the ground, taking out the photo, setting it on fire, and tossing the flaming photo onto the ripped teddy bear. The entire time Mary will be screaming, sobbing, saying how he just wanted to make you happy. But the player is to ignore this and continue pressing the button, which will lead to the character screaming insults, telling Mary nobody likes him, that he'd be better off dead, and
These
flat out
tools
telling
are
him to kill
usually used
himself,
for
and the last
archaeological
few lines
digs.
simply being do it repeated again and again.
Archaeology and mythology. As you said?
No, that wasn't the end,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
There are tools, equipment, even engines. Hard work here.
Looks like we're going down.
Sure we're going.
On each
Class
other.
somewhere.
Let's go. Everybody get into position.
After a painfully long time telling this creature to die, the weapon select menu will appear on screen, though the option Equip is replaced with Offer. From here, the player can choose anything. Giving Mary a sword will lead to him stabbing himself repeatedly. Giving him a handgun, he shoots himself in the head. Giving him nothing, he runs into a pack of nearby wolves and lets them devour him. The most painful to watch, though. Hey, wolves, can you just, eat me? Thanks. The most painful to watch, though, is giving him a shotgun where the beast will clumsily fumble with it until the barrel's in his mouth and pull the trigger with his normal hand. Regardless of your choice, though, the instant Mary falls dead, the music comes to a halt and the graphics suddenly change, going from the crude crayon look to sudden realism. Just whatever,
Yeah.
The perspective remains in first person as the player character steps over something that can't be seen and calmly exits the forest, stepping out of the woods onto a highway where a beat-up old truck is waiting. So stupid. This entire time, the only This entire time, only the sound of footsteps, the opening of the truck's door, and the starting of its engine are heard as the player character begins to drive off, the game ending with a sudden cut to black, no credits, and booting the player back to the main menu, ... The end.
Wow.
Oh my fucking god, that was stupid as fuck.
I mean, that one, I think a lot of other creepypastas may have the same problem, but they suck all the potential scariness out of it by describing everything in such detail.
Yeah.
Follow me.
I think a creepypasta's doomed from the start when you base it on a video game.
Yeah.
That right there is just a death sentence.
Yeah, it's just not going to be scary at that point.
If it's based on a video game or some sort of children's property,
Wait for me.
dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't. Impossible. Unless your reader's dumb as fuck. Unless your reader's as stupid as the pasta. It's meant to symbolize death, alright?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Even in that stupid fucking game, you have to buy your sword and shit. Wow. Fucking asshole. Let's all just stand together and hope a grenade doesn't take all of us out. Oh shit! You can't even tell them to spread apart or wait here or anything.
You can tell them to wait here, but it's always I'll press R3
Stay here.
and they stay there, where they're standing, and then you say follow me,
Let's go.
and they come back. I don't know if there's a formation. Not that I've seen. I don't know if you could tell them to do stuff. You could
Stay here.
ungroup and then move each one individually, maybe like that. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold R2 and heal my damage and just hopefully kill them while I'm shooting them.
Can you tell them all to jump in the toilet?
I wish. God, do I wish.
Yeah, I'm teak. I'm fucking deep, bro.
Oi, mates, I'm Deke.
Big dickhead.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it stinks. What are they stocking?
Stinks.
Shit,
Like
shit,
crap.
shit again.
What's wrong?
Everything's
Wrong.
Fucking
It's
place.
actually two
Smells
grown
like
men
fish
who
guts. Like
like to read copy
Is it
pastas.
dogs?
Yeah.
Copy pastas. Crappy
Bastards.
pastas. I don't know why. We just do. It's good. It's fun.
It's a lot of fun. A oiled covered door.
That's on the good list.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Very few things. I'm going back to Google Images. I need to see if I can find another a picture of a creepypasta.
Yeah.
So fucking random. No, it's showing a bunch of Jeff the Killer shit. Creepypasta, text. Oh, we got some bites. Got some fucking bites. I love my creepypastas being stored as images.
I know, so nice to read.
Wait for me here.
You know, you're that like hipster dude who stores his music as JPEGs and then runs it through a program that decompresses it into an MP3 and plays
Wait
that.
again. What's that shape?
But when you look at your
Something
SD
cool?
card on a computer, it just
More
shows a bunch
footbridges.
of bullshit
Must
JPEG
be
images.
important.
I see a shadow in the ice, like rocks or... Fuck, no.
Fuck.
It's something else. An animal?
What kind of animal has paws, tusks, and a fishtail?
Your mom.
My
The
asshole.
one I'd rather see as an artifact.
I've been lying down for hours now. It's 5:35 a.m. and there's not much I can do. You know what the worst part about my situation
no
is?
trace of glass, just weirdo stuff again.
TNA splicing, I bet.
They mention Aklad. I've seen those in the Inuit tales at the museum.
Aklad is my favorite guy.
Nightmares come true.
So they're digging for creatures I couldn't even begin to imagine. And analyzing them? What for?
Gene hacking. Remember the corpses we saw in the labs?
But what the hell is the link between this and the stolen artifacts?
Sure, we'll find out soon enough.
Or maybe we won't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who knows?
The worst part about my situation is I'm in the same room with my parents. They keep looking at me and I can't help but look back and try not to cry or scream. Their eyes are focused on me and their mouths are wide open. There's the strong scent of blood and I feel so paralyzed with fear. Here's the thing. The second I make any hint that I'm not asleep anymore... This also has no title, by the way, so I'm just rolling the dice with this. If it sucks,
They've
it
been digging
sucks.
for
My
years.
bad.
How could they have done all this
The
without
second I make any
evidence?
hint that I'm
They
not
must
asleep
have
anymore, I'm
strong
completely
support.
fucked. I will die, and there's nobody around to save me. I've been trying to think of a way out, but the only idea I have is to rush for the door and run outside the front door and scream for help, hoping any neighbors hear me. It's risky, but if I stay here, I'll surely die. He's waiting for me to wake up and see his masterpiece. You're probably wondering what's going on. I do get ahead of myself sometimes. About 3 hours ago, I heard screaming from the other side of the house. I got up and went to check on the noise before realizing I had to use the restroom. Yo, I gotta take a piss, bro. Instead of doing the smart thing and investigating, I used the bathroom first. I could have gotten myself killed right then for my stupid actions, but I actually did my business and took a peek outside the bathroom. There was blood on the carpet. I got very worried and I ran back to my room, hiding under my sheets like the pussy I was. I tried to convince myself to go back to sleep. That it was just some really vivid dream or something. Ugh. But I heard my bedroom door open. Like the terrified child I was, I peeked from under my blankets to see what was going on. I could see something dragging my dead parents into the room. It was not human, I can tell you that. It was hairless, with no eyes and no clothing. It walked like a caveman with its back slouched as it dragged my parents in. So it's like naked Slender Man. But this thing was much smarter than any caveman. It was aware of what it was doing. Because cavemen weren't, and they all just died because they're just I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm gonna sit here and twiddle my thumbs and die off. Yeah. Man, why do people underestimate cave people? They're your fucking ancestors. They're not stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have computers and shit, but you gotta run or walk before you run.
Yeah.
Fuck, I propped my dad up on the edge of my bed and made him face me. It then sat my mother down in the chair and positioned her towards me as well. It then started rubbing its hands upon the walls, staining them with blood, and then drew a circle with the devil's pentagram in it. Oh, now that just belongs to the devil? Okay, did you copyright that shit?
Yeah.
This thing had made what it would probably call a masterpiece. To finish it off, it scribbled a message onto the wall that I could not read in the darkness. It then positioned itself under my bed, waiting to strike. The scariest thing is now, my eyes have adjusted to the darkness since then, and I can read the message on the wall. I don't want to look at it because it's terrifying to think about it, but I feel I need to see before I'm killed. I peek at the creature's masterpiece. Quotations, I know you're awake. Dun dun dun. Wow, amazing.
That was really good.
Well, it wasn't the worst thing ever in the history of everything, but that was pretty garbage.
Yeah.
Okay, in Berlin, in Berlin after World War II, money was hard to earn, food supplies were low, and people were starving. At that time, there was a young woman who saw a blind man breaking through the crowd. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I
Wow.
can't stop shivering.
Oh,
They are
Gene
a
Splicer.
Jurat. They're supposed to kidnap children. In the tales, but looks
Okay,
like
now
they
you're
were
just
real
an expert on
some time
Inuit
ago.
shit. Okay.
And they
Yeah,
have
she's very smart.
names.
Is she part Inuit?
They're massive. There's so many.
It's like
Oh, they're massive. My
But it
nuts.
seems that
just like
there's one in
French and
Jurat
Chinese, I think, was the lore, if I remember
Tantalek.
correctly.
Don't freaking say things like that, Sheila.
Glass is tall enough, Deke, and so are we. If there's one back to
Why do you
life,
call her
it means we
Sheila, and
can
why was
kill it.
Sheila
That's
lowercase?
something.
That's like an Aussie term for lady. Shaylas. Actually, that's like, I don't know if that's actual Aussie slang. They say it at Outback. At the Outback, like in the women's restroom is like, for the Shaylas.
What the hell's the dudes?
Blokes or something? I don't know.
Aw,
I see a boat leaving the tanker.
just call them Karens in the United States.
You fucking Karen.
Splitting up didn't really work last time.
Yeah, the bathroom
Agreed,
says
but
Chads and
it's running
Karens.
out, and we have no support.
Go too far away with this skiff until sailing off the coast.
So they have a landing spot somewhere.
There is an abandoned oil.
Man, the
rig
snowstorm's really quiet. It's
Or
really
it could be
cool.
another boat.
Yeah.
Aircraft.
Who knows?
I don't know, this runs so poorly. All the cutscenes are like,
Deke, Rain,
Completely
you
fucked.
go to the tanker. You two do a
It's
great
when
job
there's
together.
a weather effect.
Sure, but
I think when you just started this area and it was showing something with Alex and there was
good.
snow
I'm
going
good.
on and it was
He's-
taking a shit.
Okay.
And I'll take care of Rain.
But that scene where you were looking at bullshit in the ice,
Take care of
and the
yourself.
ice
That'll
hunks,
be a good start.
that wasn't skipping. So it's these particle effects.
eh.
More like farticle effects.
Oh, damn.
here we are, the upper deck.
I don't see Glass.
I don't hear him either.
He wasn't really talkative anyway. But let's hurry up and find him. How do we do this, dollface?
Dollface.
Your way or my way?
Up to you, but I'm the one who knows how to make an entrance.
There's gonna be a reveal where Deke loves Glass and they marry each other.
God, I hope so. That'd be great.
That's why he's so adamant about finding Glass, not because he's a liability.
Mhm.
It's because he actually loves him.
I mean, that'd be great. We have one of the most celebrated same-sex couples in gaming with Hana and Rain, and then we could have, a new one.
Most celebrated.
They really are. People love it. Everyone loves Hana and Rain.
Mm. Okay, World War II, money hard to earn, food supplies low, people starving. At that time, there was a young woman who saw a blind man breaking through the crowd. She asked, "Where are you headed? How can I help you?" The man then asked her, "Can you fuck off? Can you give this letter to my friend?" She read the address and agreed. After walked a few steps, she turned to ask if there was anything else the blind man needed, but too late. The man was already rushing through the crowd, surprisingly, without glasses or cane. She became suspicious, so she went to the police. When the police conducted an investigation into the address on the envelope, they found a terrible thing. 3 butchers cutting up human flesh and sold them to hungry people at a low price. And what was in the envelope? The blind man? And what was in the envelope? The blind man? Question mark? A note which simply said, "This is the last meat I can give you today." Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I get it. She was gonna be their fucking meat.
Oh.
Man, that fucking grammar, holy shit. Last night I had an itch that would not let me go to sleep and I knew what it was. However, as
Dozens of
hard as I
guards
tried,
everywhere.
I could not reach it,
We
so
can
I
hide
stood up
between the
all night
containers.
cursing the
Their
person
field of
that
vision is
forgot
quite narrow.
It's like a
to
giant
take
hide
my
and
toe
seek.
tag
Kill
off
and hide,
before I was
whichever.
buried.
And the way you
Wow.
play isn't really discreet.
That's why it's so much
It
fun.
says Creepypasta 1039, like it's a fucking passage from the Creepypasta Bible.
Psalm.
Ooh, there's a Creepypasta crossword puzzle. Holy shit.
Mm.
I'll have to save that. Come back to that. Ooh, there's a Creepypasta word search. Damn.
Wow.
Taking care of us. The words are I didn't mean to, hoodie, Suicide Sally, Candy Pop, Smile Dog, Jane the Killer, Go to Sleep, Ticky Toby, Zalgo, Laughing Jack, Lana Slender, Jeff the Killer, Offender Man, Masky, Puppeter, Eyeless Jack. There's a lot of fucking Jacks in the creepypasta world.
Jacks and Jeffs.
Play with Me Sally. I guess a lot of Sallys
Wait
too.
for me here.
Slender Man, Chasing Kate, Zero, Jason the Toy Maker, Ben Drowned, Lazari Swan, and Creepypasta. God, it's fucking lame ass, normie ass names. Jane the Killer. Jack. Jeff. My name's Jeff. My name's Shit.
My name Jack.
Play with me, Sally. Oh, Sally. Oh, shit.
Let's
Why
go.
can't it be Dick? Play with me, Dick. Dick and Jane.
Yeah.
Those are some good names.
Yeah.
There's one I'm not going to read called Lolita Slave Toy, parentheses, Creepypasta.
Access to lower decks after this door.
Got it.
Damn, Creepypastas are fucking... Why do we read this garbage?
I don't know.
The Goosebumps is scarier than the shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Goosebumps is at least better written than this garbage.
Yeah. That's the major thing.
I don't know if it's fair since R.L. Stein is an actual author.
Yeah, maybe not, but I mean, come on. You can do better than Goosebumps. Come on, kids.
Last night I farted, and Slenderman sniffed it in the end.
It was so stinky that it was scary.
I got a whiff of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Don't open your eyes. On the last day of every month, close the blinds or curtains before you sleep. If in the middle of the night you hear a tapping noise at your window, don't open your eyes. If you're one of the unlucky ones, you'll hear that pebble sound at your window. It's not a friend. Just keep your eyes shut. The sound will get louder. The tapping will get faster and faster. Don't let your curiosity get the better if you don't move it. It'll lose its patience. It'll start thumping the window. Your window will shake and shudder, and the noises will only get loud. I hate these like stream of consciousness ones that are just like run on bullshit.
Mhm.
Your window will shake and shudder, and noises. It'll furiously pound the window and shake the panes. Don't worry, the window won't break. But for goodness' sake, don't open your eyes. No matter how scared you are, no matter how badly you want to scream, pretend like you don't hear. Pretend you're still asleep. After a while, the noises will stop. Don't fall for it. Keep your eyes shut. Try to sleep if you can. Don't get up. Don't open your eyes until the sun comes up. Those who do open their eyes, well, no one really knows what happens. Am I right? The last day of every month. So, like for February, does this monster like follow the calendar years and obey like leap years? Or
Yeah.
do we just default to the 28th of February?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, this one's stupid. It's called The Message. Don't dismiss this outright as the work of some raving lunatic. There's some sense to this story if you'll just hear me out. Look, we all wonder if time
We're on
travel
deck
is
2.
possible, right? Well, let me
Technical
tell you
link's on the
something.
way.
It is.
On this deck?
The end.
Maybe not, but it's the right way to access
Damn,
the
that
other
was scary.
parts of the tanker. Let's move on. Glass could be anywhere.
Okay, Sheila.
Lot of
Menendez.
water.
Ballasts?
Yeah, but they're a lot. And full of things.
Things?
Disgusting.
What a stupid ass.
The gross water is gone.
Things.
Let's move.
My name's Jeff.
Let's move, Shayla.
Okay, it is. I'm from the future, actually. I know you probably don't believe me, but but seriously, I'm from the future. It's a really great thing getting to see the past, watching events unfold, stuff like that. We know more now than we ever would. But all the fun, though, there's a more serious aspect. We aren't supposed to go in our own lifetime, and we are never allowed to contact our past selves. Let me tell you, I'm breaking that rule right now. Yes, kid, you're talking to yourself, your future self. Why do I have to condescend to myself? Kid. Hey, kid.
Stupid ass kid.
I'm gonna be executed for this, but you know what? I accept that. I'm preventing something by talking to you that is worse than death. I can't tell you outright what to do because the filters would catch it. This is the closest I can get. Trust me, I can, however, send a little message. You should probably read the first word of every paragraph now. Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay,
god, what does it
I'm gonna do
say?
that right now. It says, don't look behind you. Oh my god. Oh.
Ah!
I looked behind me and there was a scary JPEG with realistic blood.
Yeah, and I went blah!
That's Jeff the Killer. Fucking stupid. Jeff the Killer looks fucking ridiculous. I don't know if you're familiar with what the actual one looks like and not the ones that have been drawn by deviant artists to be like sexy Jeff the Killer with flowing luscious locks. It's like, come here, baby, let me suck your teeth and knife you at the same time. Dumb. Yes, I read all this stuff because I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say there's no fear effect creepypastas, or if I searched fear effect
Looks like the
creepypasta,
things
it'd
we
bring up
found in the
some
labs.
generic thing not
This is
related
so
to
wrong.
a franchise or
Sad to say
intellectual
words, but
property,
I'd be lying.
like about some Russian experiment where they tested the effect of fear on people doing a fucking thing.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna make a fear effects, an East, and Dreamfall creepypasta.
Just fill all the gaps in the creepypasta library.
Exactly. Yeah. That'd be good.
So if anyone ever does the same thing as we do, where they read a related creepypasta in a playthrough, they'll be set.
Yeah.
Still standing.
Yeah, but that's a lot to deal with.
Same here. But I bet they won't be the last ones we'll face.
He's
Is this place a freak show or something?
all these lines Deke say sound like they're
Something from
just absolutely void of
Man
any
makes mix.
direction
Let's get Glass out of
or
here.
any context to them. The voice actor was just said, "Hey, here, read these." No, I'm not going to tell you when and where they appear in the game. Just read them.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Deke.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, it would be embarrassing if that person, the actor for Deke, actually like was Australian or whatever. But it sounds like it's somebody doing a really bad attempt at like an Australian accent. Which is, I mean, that's like in line with the old games. He like sounded pretty bad there too, so I guess it's whatever.
If it was an Australian.
I mean, that would be. I mean, maybe he's he's going for like a campy kind of vibe or whatever. I guess mission accomplished if that's the case. But, what the fuck are these aliens? Look at these guys. Oh, it's Abe and his friends from Oddworld. I'll shoot him, I guess. Whatever.
Abe.
Yeah, it looks like Abe and the Mudokons. Hello.
I'm gonna read another one called The Hum.
Oh, see if there's a. Well, you can read that one. See if there's a Abe's Odyssey one.
There might be. There might
maybe.
be. Okay, the hum is what people have called a phenomena that occurs in some places in the world. Called a phenomena. It is a low-frequency humming noise that sounds not unlike, fucking electric generator or something. Not unlike a distant running engine. However, the source can never be found, even with microphones and all sorts of audio technology. The source of the hum has yet to be found. Hum is capitalized, by the way. The most popular location to hear the hum is in Taos, New Mexico. Only some can hear it as well as feel it. They can hear it throughout the day and into the night. The hum does not stop. It has never stopped. Taken from Wiki, : taken from Wiki. Is Wikipedia trademark copyright? You're gonna get sued instantly if you have that in your creepypasta.
Yeah.
Many people hear the hum only of much more inside buildings as compared with outdoors. Many hum sufferers can also perceive vibrations that can be felt through the body. Earplugs are reported as not decreasing the hum. The hum is often perceived more intensely during the night. Common consequences include a lack of sleep, as the hum can keep some sufferers awake or wake them in the middle of the night. During the last decade, the hum phenomenon has been... That would never be on a wiki, the phrase during the last decade, because people could be reading this 10,000 years after the hum or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's a during the 2010s or during the 1940s or during this or that or whatever. The hum phenomenon has been reported in many other cities and regions in North America and Europe, and in some other regions of the world. Oh, wow.
Oh.
What will happen when the hum reaches you? Will you hear it at night when you don't expect it? Maybe it is already there. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Maybe that fucking sucks. Okay. Should I just search Odd World?
Yeah.
Creepy. Pasta. Odd World Abe Nightmares.
Nice.
Okay. It's a 2-minute read, apparently. Sometimes, for some odd reason, you must see nightmares when they come. This time, my nightmaric dream was Abe from Oddworld related. Okay, so this is just some dude's nightmare. Whatever, we'll hear him out. The dream started with my sister finishing Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. I saw her beating the game and getting the bad ending. Ending in this dream was more creepy for me as I experienced it. Was more creepy for me as I experienced it. The screen was all red, and I saw lifeless dead Abe sitting in the corner of his cell place. I said to my sister that I can never watch it. It's always as scary when I get this ending.
I'll watch your back.
Ta.
What?
Alright.
Now at this point it sounds less creepy, but experiencing dreams is way more tense and horrific. This was my recent dream though. Many nights earlier I also had another one, and even shorter nightmare. I was on my PC when suddenly I see Abe staring back. He then bites to my fingers and screams out loudly. Sad face. For this one, even my heart was beating little more after waking up and realizing that, phew, that was just nasty dream. I see rarely nightmares about Oddworld, but mostly my dreams are about weird level mods or some weird unvisited Rupture Farms places. D. Yeah, I love having dreams about weird level mods.
Yeah, me too. My favorite thing.
Yeah, I'm having a dream and then some dude just comes in and is like, hey, look at my wand! I'm like, damn, I gotta look at this.
Shut your mouth and look at my wand.
Yeah, the guy who haunts my dreams.
I know.
Damn, it's rain and she's in the water section. Holy shit.
Oh shit. The poetry, dude. How about the song? Dubstep or whatever? That's what it sounds like.
Pretty chill for a boss battle.
Yeah.
It sounds weird. It sounds off.
Yeah.
It sounds out of place.
Yeah, it does.
How about some Oddworld Rule 34? Hell yeah.
Sure, why not?
What if somebody has written an East creepypasta since last we looked?
It's possible. It's quite possible. I haven't kept up with the scene or anything like that.
What if it's that dude from Karen Bonito?
Oh shit. It's
It's like, hey guys, here's my creepypasta Wanderers from Mars.
just loves it so much. He had to represent the East community.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Also, why do all creepypastas have to be fucking novels? Holy shit, man. This is fucking insane. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. FYI, these are the 5 top creepypastas ever, okay?
Okay.
Russian Sleep Experiment, Squidward's Suicide, Ben Drowned, The Backrooms, and The Rake. There you go.
Nice.
The more you know.
Okay.
Oh my god, I see these long-ass pastas and some part of me, like, wants to read it just to see how fucking bad it gets.
Mhm.
Fuck, but... Oh man, I'm torn. And this one's titled, I'm a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service. I have some stories to tell. That's a great fucking title for
yeah. I'm already hooked. It's the autobiography of that dude from Firewatch.
Only for now.
I've seen enough for my whole life.
Don't say such things, Dollface. You never know.
No.
What do
Yeah,
we
that
have
was
here?
Firewatch, the game
It's
by
new to us.
the
A
people.
key.
Yeah.
Why would freaks carry keys?
It seems it was just hiding it from our sight.
Might be useful.
Let's check.
This game feels kind of sterile and stripped of all the really fucking weird nonsense shit from the first games, like going into some weird the Chinese tower thing in the sky where you have to do some trials and like do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
That part?
Mhm.
Yeah. Are we gonna see something like that, like the equivalent of that, but with Inuit
We
stuff
face
and
marine creatures living in the tanker's hull.
things?
It's getting really, really
I feel
possible.
like we won't.
I mean, yeah.
Like the
gonna
one
be
we found in the
fucking-
labs?
Yeah.
Nearly.
I don't know.
More like a giant
They
nursery
both
for odd living and
1 and 2
swimming
had
things.
like
Unsafe?
a late game like
Nearly
shift
for now,
where something
but I
weird
expect we'll
would
deal with
happen.
more. No trace of glass yet. What about you?
But we'll see about this, I
The boat
guess.
is reaching the oil rig, like Axel said. We'll be there soon.
Okay, we're moving to the crew
Axel.
quarters.
Oh, Axel,
Take
that's a
care.
good. Let's see.
You too.
Mm. Hey guys, it's me, search and rescue officer, dude.
I've got a story to tell.
Fart.
Where did you take me, assholes?
I'm all chained up. I can't move very far.
Better.
Well, maybe I should investigate this weird rotating symbol. I don't know. Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, there's not too much
A good first step.
variance. Okay, we got out of the chains. We're still like cuffed, I guess. Empty can.
Very popular choice in handcuff escape. Handcuff escape.
Yeah, you gotta have a can. Gotta have some baking powder.
Okay, I searched Kingdom Hearts in the Creepypasta wiki, and the first result, called Crushed, starts off with, "Oh wow, Pokemon Heart Gold." Fuck me. I don't know, maybe Kingdom. Let me search. Kingdom. Oh, Kingdom Hearts is mentioned once in this creepypasta, so that's really cool. So this is probably a Pokepasta. It looks pretty stupid.
Nice.
Wow, he just pissed.
No, that was water. Come on.
Alright, I'm gonna read this shit.
Okay.
Oh wow, Pokemon Heart Gold. I plucked the shining game package from the torn
this.
wrapping
Couldn't
paper.
they
A
use
grin
keys like
stretched
good old
across
normal
my
people?
face. Though I had already played Soul Silver a few months earlier, I was eager to start fresh and play as a different character, with new Pokemon to control. Being used to a dark underwater atmosphere, I smiled a bit when I saw the pixelated Ho-Oh flying across the Heart Gold title screen, its wings sparkling in the sunlight. If that made no sense, Pokemon Soul Silver, its title screen shows Lugia swimming in a dark underwater atmosphere.
Mhm.
That was him establishing cred as a Pokemon gamer, okay?
Oh, okay.
Very important.
Okay.
Party only. I began my game with the name Gold. I thought you were walking out of the bounds of the fucking game for a second.
That's what it looks like sometimes.
I began my game with the name Gold. Original, I know, but as a reader of the Pokemon Adventures manga, again establishing cred, he's into the Pokemon universe in different media forms.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to name the game characters after their comic counterparts. My rival was named Silver. After wishing my in-game mom goodbye, I began my virtual adventure with Cyndaquil as my starter. Though I've been playing these games since Red and Blue days, okay, establishing that he's a Pokemon fucking boomer. I've always experienced a thrill when each game starts. Big horny. For this game, I already had planned about half of my party. I knew I really wanted a Dragonite, so I caught Dratini in the Dragon's Den on my Soul Silver version and traded it in. I named him Ryu. Ryu after the Japanese word for dragon, okay, establishing he's a fucking weeb too. I named it Ryu because that means dragon in Japanese.
Oh.
I named my Dragonite Ken. No, I named mine Floose Connor. Though I never admitted it, Ryu was becoming my favorite. He was so strong and always rescued my other Pokemon in battle if they needed help. I raised all my Pokemon equally, but being a dragon type had its advantages. Every time I would turn around to talk to him, he would smile and greet me happily. I knew it was just a default greeting, but I felt attached to Ryu. He was my friend, my partner. In Soul Silver and Heart Gold, you're the Pokemon first in your party is outside his Pokeball, and it follows you around like Pikachu in Yellow version.
Mm.
After a while, I finally had a full party. Ryu, Quilava, Chincho, Larvitar, Murkrow, and Leafeon. No doubt most of these were traded in and hatched from eggs, but all of them were strong additions to my team. However, after months of training, I decided to put the game down. For what reason, I do not know. I don't know. It's just a fucking blur, my life. It's not like I abandoned it completely. I just lost interest temporarily. I tend to get into swings with video games, and once I received Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for Christmas, I was ecstatic with my new PSP. Ew, you're gonna play Birth by Sleep? Holy shit. For the most part, Heart Gold sat in my video game chest in my dorm room. You know, those video game chests we all have. You just toss your fucking game in there.
Yeah.
But when the promotions for the newest GameStop giveaways started surfacing, I dug out Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, and was ready to go to the nearest store. Breathing out the frosty January air, I started up my car. I patted the game cartridges in my coat pocket just to make sure they were all with me. I was so excited. Shiny legendaries. Oh my god. I wonder what they'd look like following my character around. I drove off to GameStop, again, the only video game store in existence, daydreaming about the legendary dogs. I received the shiny Raikou, the promotion of the week, and happily took my prizes home. Even though I was excited after I saw the Pokemon following me, I didn't play them again for a while. In fact, I didn't even notice that one of them was missing. What is the point of these stupid intermissions? Like, oh, then I played Kingdom Hearts for a little bit, you know, and 180.
It's 4 digits, I think.
0180.
I tried that, I think. I'll try it again, though. I can't figure out what's trying to tell me.
Type in 8008. Damn. One afternoon when I was eating lunch, my dad had walked into the room after being outside, shaking snow off his boots. "Is this yours?" he asked. I looked up from my lunch, eyeing the little rectangle he held in his gloved hand. Instantly, I shot out of my seat. "Pokemon Heart Gold! Where did you find this?" I demanded, taking my game from him. "I was moving the car back and forth to clear a path," he explained, pointing to our backyard parking pit. When I got out, I saw something lodged in the snow. My blood ran cold. It must have fallen out of my coat pocket when I got back from GameStop. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did you run it over?" I inquired. "Father, did you run my game over?" Afraid of the answer. "I must have," he sighed. "I mean, it was right in the car's tracks." Shit, I don't fucking know, bro. With my heart beating wildly, I ran up to my room and jammed the game into my DSi. Oh, DSi, bro. What the fuck? I was expecting some glitchy mess. Surprisingly, everything seemed normal. The title screen came on without any problems, and Ho-Oh greeted me with its usual cry. I pressed continue and looked at the well, everything was just hunky-dory, and we all lived happily ever after. And I don't have to read the rest of this. Cool. All right. Awesome. I was in the Poke Center, but it didn't seem quite like I remembered. I knew Heart Gold and Soul Silver had improved graphics, but this place looked a little too low tech. Everything was darker than usual, and the color palette looked drained. Fuck. Everything was either white, light blue, or gray. There were no NPCs in the Poke Center. All that was there was my character, Ryu's sprite behind me, and Nurse Joy. My first priority was Ryu, though he looked a little smaller than I remembered. I shoved the thought off as my memory being fuzzy. I turned around and tried to talk to him, but his sprite just shook. And not at all like when a Pokemon is angry. He was full on trembling, and he didn't stop when the text came up. What it said made my heart skip a beat. Fart. Ryu is crushed. Crushed? I talked to my Pokemon regularly in the game and have never seen such a message. I tried again. Ryu is crushed. This time his cry came out somehow lower than usual, and it cut off at the end. I love when audio is described as lower because it could mean a few different things.
Right.
Is it lower in pitch, lower tempo, lower volume? Like, fucking normie, bro. Damn,
Yeah.
don't even know anything about a Pokemon. Shove up my asshole, man. A little frightened, I decided to check my party next. I was shocked to find all my Pokemon fainted except for Ryu. He was on his last health point. Yeah, and Akuma just came in and fucking annihilated your party. I quickly rushed over to Nurse Joy and tried talking to her. Surely she could heal all my Pokemon to make sure they're fighting fit? Was that a question? No, it wasn't. But you put a question mark anyway. Yeah, he doesn't want to. What? I stared at the screen for a second. Who doesn't want to? He waited for you to come looking. He waited? He was crushed. They all were. After she finished talking, I opened up the party menu again. This time I looked closer at the Pokemon. Each sprite seemed to be condensed and, well, squished. Like someone took the top of the image and skewed it towards the bottom. Oh, they were literally fucking crushed. Oh, by his fucking tires. Oh my god, this is dumb. Their animations were gone, and they... Bro, my dad ran over my Pokemon.
Damn.
Their animations were gone, and they had a gray appearance. Almost as if they came right out of the grayscale red and blue games. Oh my god. As I went down the list of Pokemon, each sprite became more and more twisted. Quilliva's flames were gone. Murkrow's wings were twisted at awkward angles. Chincho's lights were cracked and broken. The top of Larvitar's head was gone. Leafeon's leaves seemed to be dripping with a blackish liquid, and its eyes were empty sockets. But the last member of the party, the only one still standing, was by far the worst. Ryu's sprite looked like the material of nightmares. His sleek blue body was completely gray, and his once white belly seemed to be cut open, revealing a blackish liquid. This liquid leaked out and pooled around him. I almost missed the fins on his head. They were so pressed against his skewed head, so hard, they almost disappeared. His head was lifted ever so slightly, and I noticed one eye was missing, just an empty socket, much like Leafeon's. His remaining eye looked weary, sad, frightened, and so angry I couldn't. It looked weary, sad, frightened, and angry. Yes, this circle of what, 10 by 10 pixels expressed so much emotion. I couldn't even believe I could see such neither can I. I couldn't even believe I could see such raw emotion in a bunch of pixels, but it was clear as day in the gray pupil. I fucking tell you. Ryu's sprite was still moving, but it did not bob like the usual animation. Instead, he weakly pushed his head onto the ground and closed his eyes, revealing whitish tears streaming down his face. Horrified beyond belief, I closed the menu, but I did not see the empty Poke Center from before. The NPCs were back, and the colors even seemed normal, except for the black bars that covered the top and bottom of the screen. Almost like a movie set in widescreen. Almost. I had never experienced this before in all of my years with Pokemon. Shaking, I put the game down for a second and tried to concentrate on the outside world. However, Ryu's shrill cry came from the game once more and repeated itself over and over again. I didn't even press anything, I pleaded with the game, tears blurring my vision. What's wrong with my game? Oh my god, oh, Jesus Christ, we're not even near the end. I tried talking to Ryu again to see if he had something to say. Ryu is cold. Well, it is January, I chuckled despite myself. I mean, really, What's the deal with January? The next text started without me pressing any buttons. Are you looking stuff up?
Yes.
The next text started without me pressing any buttons. Ryu says that you couldn't possibly understand. What? Was the game talking to me? I shook my head in disbelief. There was no way. Maybe I stayed up too late and needed a nap. I laid down on my bed, trying to ignore that damn DSI. Ryu was still squawking his cry, and I finally just grabbed the game. What? What? I screamed loudly and saw a new text on the screen. You left us in the cold. My thoughts instantly went to my dad moving the car. Was that what he was talking about? But there was no way. It was a game, right? You left us. This text made me jump a little, for it was bigger than usual and in all caps. Oh god.
Oh no.
The fucking horror of all caps.
That's scary.
Oh,
Well, that was worthless. Oh, I died?
like it was this shit.
I actually died? Huh, that's interesting.
I thought you freed yourself
And that's so too.
from the cuffs.
Ready your handcuffs. Oh wait, it's gonna be death again.
Shit. Shit, I died.
What am I supposed to do?
I didn't mean to. I tried to reason, tears threatening to spill down my cheeks again. Honestly, I didn't mean to leave you guys. Ryu's sprite kept shivering, and he kept emitting that horrible cry. You left me to die. I'm so cold. We were all crushed over and 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 over. The text exploded, scrolling faster than I ever thought possible, over and over, repeated countless times. You know how Game Freak like programmed Pokemon so that if you ran it over with your car, it would emotionally
Piece by piece, step by
guilt
step.
you?
Yeah.
Pretty cool feature.
Yeah, that was cool.
The text exploded, scrolling faster than I ever thought possible, over and over, repeated countless times. My eyes couldn't follow them, and I soon grew dizzy. But before I could even blink, the words appeared on the screen in the same big letters as before. Exclamation points claimed the end of the sentence.
But I need to see what's happening behind my back.
Exclamation points claimed the end of the sentence. Jesus Christ. And the next batch of text scrolled quickly. It was cold, so cold. Why did you let him crush me? I loved you. I shook my head, crying freely now. I loved you too. I still do. I never meant to leave you guys there in the snow. But as soon as the last text faded, the widescreen-like bars on the screen stretched slowly towards the center of the screen. It was as if the game was closing in on itself. It was as if it was being crushed.
Wow.
Oh, how poetic. One by one, the Poke Center was crumbling. Nurse Joy, the NPCs, the PC. They all disappeared into darkness one by one until Ryu and I were the only ones left. Before the blackness swallowed us, the closing stopped. My sprite turned to Ryu by itself, and a text screen popped up. How do you like being? That was it. I expected more, but nothing appeared, and then the darkness swallowed us. I didn't know what to do. For minutes I stared at the screen, half expecting Ryu to jump out of the screen at me, but nothing happened. I set the game down and went downstairs. That night, when I crawled into bed, I couldn't sleep. As I tossed and turned, I felt as if the blankets were swallowing me. Sweating and panting, I threw them off my bed and tried to sleep again, but a pounding headache struck me suddenly. The pain was unlike anything I felt before. It was as if somebody was pushing on my head with a sledgehammer. Oh my... I got out of bed and gulped down a few Tylenol. While I was outside my room, the pain temporarily subsided, but as soon as I crossed my doorway, my head exploded with pain again. Frustrated, I tried to sleep again and closed my eyes. My head didn't stop throbbing, and my breathing came in short bursts. Ryu's cries were echoing cruelly in my head. Finally, I had to open my eyes again. My heart pounded with terror as I saw a message written on my ceiling in bold black lettering. Crushed? Question mark? Why the fuck is it on your ceiling?
I don't know.
Okay, this could have salvaged a little bit if the thing would have just ended after the description of the crushed sprites and just left the reader to make that connection to the dad who ran the game over.
Mhm.
But it doesn't. Of course, it has to spell it out for you like you're an idiot.
Right.
That was fucking epic. You left us in the cold. We loved you. You crushed us. I wonder if the Pokemon talk to you and you recognize their sentience, you get cancer like you do with your toys. This actually creeped me out a bit. Games kind of coming to life has always been a fear of mine. As per usual with these pastas, it's really hard to read the ending. I feel like leaving the story at how does it feel to be and then blackness would be better than the whole the game was messing with me in real life cliche. Yes, someone talking sense. Besides that and the game talking you to real cliché. Oh my god. Besides that, the game talking to you to real you cliche, it was pretty good and the concept was kind of creepy. No, it wasn't.
Wrong.
How do you okay, you brought 3 DS games to GameStop and one fell out of your pocket somehow? And for some extended period of time you just did not register that one game was missing? Is this dude even a fucking gamer? No, because he has a fucking DSi. Jesus. Probably got a 2DS too.
Probably.
And not the good one, like the stupid one that's like a slab of game. "20 out of 10. I'm crying so much. My heart gets so sucked into these things." I laughed when I saw where the story was going. Yeah, there you go. The idea of a game getting revenge on you because you let it get crushed is funny to me, considering all the abuse my Heart Gold game suffered. Hell, I wonder what I did with it. Better check outside before somebody starts spinning donuts in my driveway and crushes it.
Damn.
So, if I take my Heart Gold and I jizz on it, does that mean I jizz on my Pokemon?
Maybe.
So I should load my party with Gardevoir and all the other hottie Pokemon, so I like jizz on them. They're like, "Oh, we're all pregnant with your semen, senpai." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
I guess so, yeah.
If I lick my cartridge, am I like licking Pokemon? Like,
Yeah, maybe.
oh, okay. So why don't you just okay, take your cartridge to a vise and like flatten it out, and put it in the microwave so they heat up. So then they're not crushed and they're not cold anymore. And there you go. Your fucking problem solved. Damn.
Yeah, yeah. I think you got it all figured out.
That was really good. The end was unexpected. I love it. Shit. Dang. Oh.
Hey, you okay?
What?
I can't believe
What
I'm
kind
gonna
of
say
sense
this,
does that
but
make?
I'm really happy to see your psycho face, Tubby.
No time for a family reunion, fellas. Let's get back to Hannah. Watch out!
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Rain. Come on, Dollface. Come on.
Quit playing around.
Great.
Oh, man.
No, that happened really stupidly, so she's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Like, it happened way too suddenly, and it's to, like, a character who's... It's not Alex, so they gotta bring her back. If it was Alex, then yeah, he'd be dead for real, because no one gives a shit about him.
Yeah.
This was actually a very good one, 9 out of 10. By Nirvana for Life, yeah.
Watch out, guards everywhere.
Yes, this place is obviously important to them.
You bet. Glass might be around.
Could be
See,
Illuminati
they
base,
need
too.
some sort
Anyway,
of drama
let's move on.
in the group, otherwise they're just going room to room killing
Be
people.
very careful.
Right.
This'll be a tough fight.
The final part actually made me shiver.
Get
It was a
those
genuine
bastards.
shiver. Damn it, Dad. You crushed my Pokemon, 9 out of 10. Yeah, my bad, son. Here's your stupid fucking game.
Yeah.
You got 2 other Pokemans, so shut up.
Yeah, what the hell's the problem?
Well, that place is busy.
So that was a really good Kingdom Hearts creepypasta.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best ones I've ever heard.
Damn. There's one called Your Fate is in the Cards. I thought it might have been a Chain of Memories one, but no, it's a Persona thing. Come on, Kingdom Hearts? You're not gonna have any Kingdom Hearts creepypastas?
Come on.
Not even the standard fanfare where, oh, you're in an empty Twilight Town and then Axel shows up, but his eyes are empty sockets and he had hyper-realistic blood. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Fuck yeah. Alright. Oh my god, why does it have to be so fucking long? Damn. Does this even have to do with Kingdom Hearts? It says Kingdom Hearts, but it's called NPC Data Rampant 2956 EM, parentheses, Kingdom Hearts Creepypasta. I'm surprised there's no creepypasta about Roxas and Diz and the fake Twilight Town and how, oh, then I by playing Kingdom Hearts 2, I entered a fake version of my own reality and I got fucking sucking me own cock. There's like some launching point there with the whole fake Twilight Town and alternate universes that some idiot could spin a creepypasta about.
Yeah, right.
Just jump to the last paragraph. My body instantly reacted and reached for the power button, violently smashing the power button. The small ledge where the power button resided broke off and fell off onto the tear-stained floor. I could move... Okay. Adding a lot of adjectives and prepositional phrases and comma splices does not make you sound smarter or make your creepypasta scarier. Will you stop fucking doing that? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I can move again. I took out the disc, smashed it with my fist, fracturing the disc. I picked up the case to break it as well. Then I saw the face of Naminé on the cover. The cover no longer looked inviting, rather twisted into a gnarled mocking of what one might call a smile. I threw it at the wall and ran. I ran to my brother, screaming bloody murder. Her laugh resonated, reverberated inside my head every day since. Every computer screen, every picture, every piece of paper, every book shows her face. Her evil fucking face. She always in my dreams, or rather... my nightmares, bro. Let me tell you, it's forever burned into my peripheral vision. When I close my eyes, I see her. I'm losing touch with reality. I can't escape. I can't run. All I can do is hide in fear.
Nice.
That was pretty satisfactory without even having to read the creepypasta.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all we have to. We just have to read the last paragraphs of all these long ass pastas. Life hack right there. It's like that one website, I forget the name, but it takes popular books, not like books like Hunger Games books, but like nonfiction books, self-help books, shit like that, and condenses them into 15-minute chunks, or just condenses the whole thing into 15-minute chunks, so you can just get all the sweet stuff out of the book without having to waste your time reading the book, because fuck reading.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they do. They
It's like Cliff's Notes, but for like
There's an elevator here.
nonfiction books.
pretty much, yeah. So that's what this is with creepypastas. So
Yeah.
permit me to read the last paragraphs of the 8 parts of I'm a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service. I have some stories to tell. That sounds like the title of a Reddit post.
Yeah.
I'm a search and rescue
Okay.
officer. Ask me anything.
Still
Exactly.
standing. You?
I'd love a timeout.
Okay, I have a
We can
prediction.
also
I don't think
win
it's gonna
It
come
seems
true,
no
but it
one sounded
could.
the alarm here.
Which means if I'm wrong,
Let's
that
definitely
it's
move
not my
forward.
fault. But if
You're
I'm
not
right,
for
I'm a
rush.
genius.
Okay.
I think
That's true.
Hannah's gonna discover that Rain's dead, and she's gonna think that Deacon Glass killed her. Or they're not gonna believe whatever bullshit story they tell. Oh, a fucking monster just ran in here and gutted her. She's not gonna believe it, and she's gonna like try and kill them, or give them the cold shoulder, something like that. There's gonna be a schism in the 5 now 4 party.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, part 1. This is the last one I'll tell. It's probably the weirdest story I have. Now, I don't know if this is true in every SAR unit, but in mine, it's sort of an unspoken regular thing we run into. You can try asking about it with other SAR officers, but even if they know what you're talking about, they probably won't say anything about it. We've been told not to talk about it by our supervisors, and at this point, we've all gotten so used to it that it
Closed.
doesn't even
There's
seem
a
weird
key to
anymore.
find here.
On just about every case where we're really far into the wilderness, I'm talking 30 or 40 miles, at some point we'll find a staircase in the middle of the woods. It's almost like if you took the stairs in your house, cut them out, and put them in the forest. I asked about it the first time I saw someone, and the other officer just told me not to worry about it, that it was normal. Everyone I asked said the same thing. I wanted to go check them out, but I was told very emphatically that I should never go near any of them. I just sort of ignore them now when I run into them because it happens so frequently. I have a lot more stories, and I suppose if anyone's interested, I'll tell some of them tomorrow. If anyone has any theories about the stairs, or if you've seen them too, let me know. Fucking stairs, yeah. It's to let the bears climb up the trees.
Yeah.
I hate pastas like this too, where it's a paranormal thing that is out of the ordinary, and that's the scary part. Oh fuck!
Well guarded.
It's a
I
staircase
guess it's worth a
in
fight.
the woods, and that
right?
doesn't happen, bro. That's scary, right?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Please tell me it's scary. Fuck.
Remember
I'm
the
putting
closed
this in my
room?
portfolio, and I
Check
really
that.
need this fucking writing job. Okay, last paragraph is an edit. So I guess I'll read the last 2 paragraphs. I'll humor this guy.
Okay.
As comical as it makes it sound, it was almost like that guy on South Park with the electrolarynx, Ned. I go off the trail in the direction I think it's coming from, but I never seem to get closer. It's almost like it's coming from all directions. Eventually it just sort of fades out. And I ended up going back to the Welcome Center. I didn't get any further reports like that, and even though I went back to that area, I never heard that exact sound again. I suppose it could have been some stupid kid out there fucking with people, but even I have to admit it was weird, so this kind of turned out into a massive wall of text, and for that I apologize. No need to, we're only reading like 5% of it, bro. I wanted to get to the stories my friend told me, and he does have some good ones, so I'll post those tomorrow evening. I also have a few more of my own I think you guys will like. I'm sorry to keep you all in suspense again. Hopefully the stories here make up for it and help you get through the next 24 hours until I can post again. Shit. Edit. Since it seems like all of you would like to hear more, tomorrow I'll write up as many stories as I can and do a massive post. I'll include my friends' stories. and I'll see if I can't get a hold of a few more people who. Okay, this is bullshit. Going on to part 3. When he was about a mile from Ops, the screaming stopped and he turned around to see if it was following him. It was almost night by this point, but he said in the distance, just before the path rounded a corner, he could see what looked like a male figure. He called out to them, warning them that the paths were closed and that he needed to come back to the welcome center. The figure just stood there, and my buddy started to walk over. When he was about 10 yards away, the figure took, as he described, an impossibly long step.
No,
Oh, shit.
just sending our location to them. I'm not expecting a strong connection down here.
Huh. What's with this place?
Yeah, this place is fucked up, bro. I hate it.
Spooky.
Amazing.
There's a
I'd
bunch
say
of
terrifying.
fish and ice
That
and
too.
shit.
Is this
Oh.
world?
We'll
Maybe we
probably
should
do
fucking
things
make
you've
out
never
right now.
imagined. Don't hold back.
You already faced that?
It's been a while, and it's always new. Can I count on you?
Let's see if we can still go up. I have no idea
Oh.
where we are going.
We go down, we'll get
What's
wet.
going on.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'll get wet down there. Oh,
Roger
I've never
that.
been wet down there.
Oh, vagina, am I right, guys?
Wow.
Okay, he took a long step toward him and let out the same scream my buddy had been hearing. My buddy didn't even say anything. He just turned and sprinted back to Ops, never looking behind him. By the time he got back, the screaming had moved back into the woods. He didn't mention it to anyone else, just said that there was a mountain lion in the area and that they would need to close the paths until the animal could be located and moved. I'm going to end the entry here since it turned out to be a huge wall of text. I'm going to be heading out to a yearly training op tomorrow morning, so I'll be gone until next weekend. Bullshit, okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll update you guys tomorrow on my computer when I go to my computer and I type stuff.
Guys, I'll make a big post tomorrow. Don't worry.
Big old post when I take a big old dump. We'll have loads of time.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly why they're out here, but it doesn't matter. They're here. And if we're
Wait.
smart, we tell our new officers
Do you hear that?
to wait.
It sounds like cries.
Oh god, they're encountering the monster I'm reading about.
Oh god.
Oh, they're eating the blood.
It's like a floor full of jelly.
This is absolutely disgusting.
What kind of sick minds could create this nightmare?
Hey, this is a ancient Inuit
getting worse
ritual,
every
and you're
step
being
we take.
racist.
Yeah,
We need
Hannah.
backup. But
This
I
is their
can't
Christmas,
believe we have
so-
no connection with
For
your world here.
Christmas.
What do you mean?
This is what they do when someone passes in their tribe. They blow them up and leave their jelly bits all over the place, and then they eat them up.
Yeah.
And what is this? Evil Hannah walking around?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Don't interrupt the ritual.
I told you it was a fucking ritual.
So stubborn. I'm sorry for you, but your curiosity stops here. Articulate, take care of it.
Articulate.
That's a really good VA.
Yeah.
No.
No, no,
Very-
no, no.
Very intern, that one.
Yeah.
We tell our new officers exactly what they're capable of. We were both quiet for a little while. I was afraid to talk because I wasn't sure if he was done. He looked like he wanted to say something else. Finally, he spoke up again. Have you ever noticed how you can't find the same ones twice? I nodded, expecting him to continue. But he just stayed quiet, walking alongside me, and eventually he started a story about the biggest deer he'd ever seen in the park. I didn't bring up the subject again. I didn't press him for any more stories. He dropped out of the op the next day. Apparently he left before the sun came up. He said he was sick. None of us have heard from him since he left. I'm going to stop here for the time being because I'm skipping to the next part. She asked me over and over what had happened and who that was, but I didn't say anything. When we got home, I told her I didn't want to play in the woods with her anymore. We're still friends, but we don't talk about that guy. Not ever. I'll update as soon as I move on to part 6. I think I need to read the two paragraph again. I think we can agree that there's stuff going on out here in the woods. yeah, you think with fucking monsters and staircases. And while I'm not going to spout off about what it could be or offer any theories, what I want people to take away from all this is that it is so damn important to be safe when you're out there. I know a lot of you think you're invincible, but the fact is that you can die out there or be hurt or go missing. It's easier than you'd ever imagine. I apologize for this relatively short update that will lead us into part 7, which says... this is a dialogue. Well, first of all, he talked about the stairs. He said he'd been watching his dad build a fire, and the stairs came up to him, and he had to go up to them. Damn, just own this dude.
Deke, and you found glass.
Fucking party crashes just ruined the
Where's
ritual. Oh. Oh. Flashback.
Yep.
No, glass, wait! Watch out!
Shit. What's going on with you guys?
Stop, mate!
Stop, mate!
I love the abrupt endings to these cutscenes.
I know.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's very jarring.
Stairs came up to him and he had to go up to them or something bad would happen. The cops couldn't really understand what he was talking about after that because he just kept saying, like the campfire, over and over. And he kept mentioning sounds, but he couldn't say what sounds, just that it was loud and he covered his ears so he couldn't hear them. But the thing I remember most is that they had asked him where exactly he'd gone, and he just said he was right there. He kept pointing at himself, and they said they thought that meant that he had thought he'd never left. He said he wasn't scared because the stairs were there, and he said they talked to him, but not like people talk. Like I said, it was really convoluted and hard to understand, and I have a feeling the cops didn't take most of it down. They ended up just saying that the kid had some kind of amnesia or fugue. Damn, that fugue state, bro. And that they didn't think foul play was involved doesn't really explain why he came back a week later perfectly fine without a speck of dirt on him and well fed, but hey, what the cops says goes. There are still a lot of questions I want to answer. I'll continue to ask around and find out whatever I can. The next update, is the last we're going to read. There are so many things I won't ever be able to understand about my job, and it would take me years to really relate all of the things I've heard in the last few months. When I feel like my job isn't in jeopardy, I will come back. It may be in a different format, but I will come back. Thank you all for sticking by my side and enjoying the things we talked about. Go into the woods. I encourage you to be safe. Bring food, water, survival equipment. Let people know where you're going. And when you'll be back, don't go to the uncharted paths unless you know exactly what you're doing. And above all, don't touch them. Don't look at them. Don't go up them. So I think we got the gist of that from reading one paragraph out of each 8 parts.
Yeah.
This dude, a search and rescue officer, he saw random staircases. People are telling him, don't ask, don't tell. And then he doesn't. And then his friend sees a monster somehow related to the stairs. And a kid sees him and goes crazy and then comes back perfectly fine. And everything is still confusing. And life goes on, you know?
Yeah.
And we probably saved 20,000 words of reading. So, man, we are life hackers right here.
I got him.
Glass.
Oh,
It's been a
shit,
while.
I know.
I kinda missed you.
Don't mess with me. You're dead. I've seen the corpses.
Oh, right. So
Oh.
down to earth.
Oh god. Crashing my computer as we speak.
The textures, bro.
Nothing I can't stop.
Oh,
I don't think
Glass,
it's your computer. I think
you
this
funny
game's just
thing.
poorly optimized.
Always arrive too late.
B. Ew, mud monster. Oh wait, it's like a portal or something.
It's like if it's not the cell shaded people, then it's just shits. Goes to shit.
Oh shit, we got sucked into the hell.
Well, hey, I was wrong about it not doing some weird weird shit.
Yeah, yeah. Turns out something weird's happening, maybe.
You.
A tick-to-lick, my own.
You'll fight me right here, bro.
Yeah.
Say never.
I'm glass.
He will kill you, don't you think?
Let's do Mortal Kombat right here, right now.
Swatted their precious rain. You are not really useful anyway. I'm sorry, but I have to leave you. I have other fish to fry.
Whatever it is, it's damn right.
Your arm.
Oh
Can't take away
shit.
what I've already lost, you know? Even so, you'll have hell to pay.
Hell, is that it? But this is your nightmare, not mine. And the only way to get out of here is to defeat Sedna.
Oh fuck, we know who that is, bro.
Oh my god.
She is the goddess of the sea for our people.
We already knew that.
She took the appearance of Iluwak to drive you here, because she needs you for something.
Bullshit. See me now?
That's exactly how she wants you. Trust me.
Oh
You'll kill
damn,
Brain.
Rick.
There's no forgiving that.
I was aiming you, and I'm the
Was
one.
aiming you?
Why don't you fight your goddess yourself?
Now I can't
At me?
if you don't help Sedna.
I'm not helping.
No, that was purposefully written because it's gonna be some poetic connection later in the game.
Let's go.
And you'll be like, oh, she was aiming him.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Like,
Oh.
she was literally aiming glass like he's a fucking gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Iluwak's dead, you say?
He is, but he could be our best.
Okay, now
asset.
you're just teaming up with the enemy.
Let's
That's
move.
cool.
I mean,
Why the hell not?
we're in this magical hell world. I guess why not?
It
Why the
seems.
hell not?
Let's explore the lead. It might be Iluwak's.
You said he's dead.
I feel like this is probably the last part of the game. I don't know
What
how
does
long it's
dead
going to be
really
though.
mean here? And you were dead once, remember?
Damn.
Every
What a
moment.
short ass game. What was this? Some dog shit Kickstarter?
I mean, it actually was. Let's go ahead and let's stop it there, and we'll finish it next time. I want to go too long.
Damn, bro.
It's getting pretty poggers though.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's it for tonight. We'll finish it. Did I say tomorrow? I meant next week. If I said tomorrow, I don't know. Next week.